Listen, I have an idea.
It's how I feel when you make lemonade. Whatever today has given you. 5'11" headaches, still call it Thanksgiving. True.
Welcome to another edition of the Super Dupa podcast. I'm your host, Rob Griggs, here with the super producer, McMahon.
Yes. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
I'm good, my man. How about you?
I am doing very well. Glad to be here.
Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. Make sure thank you for checking out the Super Dupa podcast. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us at hp53productions.com for our merch and additional content. And also follow us on all socials, Super Duper Pod, SUPADUPAPOD. What up, Sarah? Had a good time with Sarah last episode, man.
It was awesome.
Great to have her on.
Good
man.
to have her, absolutely.
Yeah, she's hilarious. So thank you, but make sure you follow us on our socials. Follow us online. You guys get a chance to record this week? Well, I guess we're recording at a different time, right?
Yes, we did record after the Minnesota Monday night loss, and we vented.
Security at my kid's school, older black dude, you say what's up to him. We talked for a little bit. Every week he mad. He like, man, them Bears suck. I hate them. This week he always I've been seeing him every week. He ain't never wore the same thing twice. He's had everything coordinates. I mean, old school player. It's dope. Okay. I admire it all the time. This particular week, he had on his Bears jacket, Bears hat, a Bears shirt, everything. So I said, "Oh, you win this week?" He's like, "Hey, man, they got to show me something. Maybe we could get one out." I said, "Have you been watching all season, bro? They're about to get that backhand from Minnesota." I said, "I'll see you Monday. I'll bring some tissue." And sure enough, man, get smacked, man. But hey, what it is.
But here's the deal. As we're recording less than 24 hours before the Lions game. The Lions are a little banged up. So so there is a small glimmer of hope there.
Man,
we can maybe take advantage in some cold weather. So we should see. We shall see.
Hey, man, I'm a Bears fan, but hey, I'm also a realist. So
good. Hey, I'm with you. There's no shame in that.
Yeah.
And they look terrible. So so I understand. I'm not going to argue with you.
I mean, y'all got the Bears there pretty fast this season. I mean, I think it was like weird. We were on a real good high, and then all of a sudden it was, and then it was
things were looking great, and then the Hail Mary happened, and that was.
I think that was it. That's the point of the season.
Yeah, that was the turning point.
It hit there pretty fast.
Hail Mary happened, and we've lost 8 straight now. Think about that. 4-2.
That's nuts. I mean, it was promising, and it's like our division was like, "Yo, this is the best division in football." We all have winning records, right? Every team had a winning record. Yeah. Man, that's crazy.
Now, 8 losses later.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. And I saw a clip with Lovie Smith, right? That he pretty much the last Bears coach with a winning record. That's a true statement, right?
Nagy may have had a winning record.
Nagy had one. That's true. But
Nagy went to the playoffs 2 years.
Yeah. But pretty much Lovie was probably the most winningest coach we've had in Bears history in the most recent history, right? And I still remember why they got him out the paint. It's just he was 10-6 when he got fired, right?
He was 10-6, but they didn't make the playoffs. And they had gone on a stretch where 2010 they went to the NFC Championship game and lost. 2011 they were 7-3. Jay Cutler breaks his thumb and season goes down the drain from there. 2012 they go 10-6. That was Lovie's last year, but they didn't make the playoffs. And so the feeling from ownership was that they had become stagnant, and they were every year 9-7, 10-6.
Just good enough, huh?
Yeah, but they wanted to get to another level, and so they let them go.
The level we at now. Got it.
Yeah, but sometimes you shouldn't fire 10-6. 10-6 is not a bad thing.
Not a bad.
It was just the way the tables turned that year, and they just happened to not make the playoffs. but
And I think
it
now
happens.
more teams make the playoffs now. So I think
Yeah,
back then it was like it was just
yeah.
division leaders and maybe a wild card. That's probably
It was
it.
two.
Yeah.
There were two wild cards, but
Back then,
yeah,
I know it's two wild cards now, right?
no, three wild cards now.
Oh, it was okay. That's what I was getting mixed
Yeah,
up. I know it was an
yeah.
extra wild card.
Oh no, no, no. Now there's because they did a realignment. No, no, we still have four divisions at that point.
Yeah, it
So yeah,
was four
so it
divisions.
was there's an extra wild card now.
I
That's what
thought,
it is.
right. I thought it was a bye, and you had an extra wild. You had one wild card. That's why they usually had these to be able to
Now
play.
it's three, and there's
Now it's
only
three.
one team in the conference gets a bye. That's what it is.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. 10-6, not a bad thing though. Remember that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, for more sports and Bears therapy, listen to the Easy Smoke and GM podcast. So we heavy on Christmas today. Before we do is because I'm just shocked. This is again this gonna be a running bit of what you maybe we should just call this what is missing on social media. Sarah and I figured out a way to do this. But Ez, okay, this is what you're missing on. Yes, this is what we're gonna do. Shut up.
Okay.
This is what you've been missing on social media this
That's a
week.
new segment. All right.
Yeah, new segment. Here we go.
All right.
So, cooking with Kaya. Have you heard of this at all?
Never.
So I'm only gonna do the song. See, I'm a player, you know what I'm saying? But I'm only doing the song so you understand what she does. She makes me when she goes to song cooking with Kaya. She does a little dance. So I'm not gonna do the dance because I'm a player.
Okay.
So the thing is this apparently she's, a nice little cute young lady. And her whole thing is about making meals for her soon to be boyfriend, man. That's her whole deal.
So he
And she's
doesn't
like,
exist.
he does not exist. This is what she
Okay.
wants to do, right? Now
Okay.
she twerks on the screen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the meals be looking like they busting, right? And so the whole brouhaha on the internet has been like this division of so men are like in love with her because she's a nice looking young lady, natural girl, natural hair, natural, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole
I
trend for
hear
the
where
last
you're
couple of
going.
years
Yeah. Yeah.
has been like, BBLs and these like super exotic women, you know what I'm saying? It's like this is a regular nice lady and she
Okay.
cooking some busting food. But apparently there's been some hate to her mainly by women like, men love her because she basic, or men love her because she's an achievable woman, or like don't know men really want no woman like this, and it's like not the way she cooking that food, Jack. But like in the last week or so, she went from like people knew who she was, like just blowing up because of all this kind of back and forth. It's like they've been showing videos of the women asking their boyfriends, about cooking what kind. It was like, yeah, I know exactly who she is. And the girlfriend's getting mad, like, why you like her page, yada yada. But it's been nuts. And I mean, she's become a TikTok sensation, like literally in the last week. And again, so I'm sure I know you probably looked it up by now. If I found she's more on TikTok. I don't know if you've got
I don't
TikTok,
have
man.
TikTok. You know I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
TikTok.
but yeah. But cooking with Kai KYA, man, and it was just interesting just because,
KYA. Okay.
yeah, and I mean because again, one the food was out of sight, from where it looked, man. And so I guess, she got recipes she give people that for them to follow. And one was like, what I make for my man if he tells me he's gonna be here in 20 minutes. And she made this shrimp pasta thing in like 20 minutes. I was like, hey, that looked delicious. Yeah. So
Let's see. Hold on.
that's
Hold on. I'm trying to find her here. Wow. Okay.
you see it?
Yeah.
The meal. That's your response, right? It's the meals.
The meal. Yeah.
Yeah, the meal, of course, the meal.
I see this breakfast that she just cooked here.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good. Little pancakes, little scrambled eggs.
Listen, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Bacon.
listen. Ain't nothing wrong with a good cooked meal. You understand? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's ain't nothing like that, dog.
What? So I don't see what I hate. Why is there such hate on
And
this?
and and that's been the question. So again, a lot of women have just been saying like, y'all like she just basic, don't know man. I saw one woman say like, men don't even eat like this. I was like, what man you talking about? I would eat that today. You know what I'm saying? What? Men don't eat like this, girl. You
Men don't like
crazy.
good food.
What? You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, shit, cutie pie here serving you this meal. Hey, you almost thinking something wrong? Am I getting pranked? This is insane. Yeah, man. So that's cooking with Kai.
Good for her.
That's what Ez has seen on the
Keep
internet this
going
week.
strong.
Hey man, I hope she does. So, do you know who DDG is?
No, you
You know,
know, I don't.
yeah, he a teeny bopper, little like young internet dude. He was dating, what was it, Chloe? One of the Bailey sisters, you know, the real pretty girls were saying
Yeah,
Haley and Chloe.
yeah.
I think he was dating the one who was Little Mermaid. So he's big with social media. He had cooking on Kaya, like she went on the show with her, right? And that kind of upped her numbers. And he was saying, man, you know, she cool people, she real sweet. And he just wanted her to take advantage of this, like, this moment in time that she's having, this viral moment that she's having. And that's the thing with being social media viral now. That's the tricky part, right? Everybody wants to go viral, but it opens you up to not just the people liking it, but the people hating it. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I feel like if you get to to really go viral, it's not just about the positive. You gotta be willing to stick through the negative stuff. Somebody gonna say this
right.
is trash, you know.
Can you brush off the
Right,
negative
right.
critiques?
Right, because again, you know, I'm telling you, and everybody's listening. If you haven't heard of it, if you look it up, the food looks good, like for real. And she making like real, like, it's not like these gourmet meals. There's some people I've seen they making like they chopping up. It's like, hey man, I ain't got time for that. She make a meal, it's like 20, 30 minutes. Maybe looking fantastic. And so, and I hope because again, she's a young woman, you know, she's like in her early 20s. I just don't want this to like affect her personally. You know what I'm saying? Because you can take that stuff personal, like because some of the negative feedback, it was pretty bad what they were saying about her. Like I said, calling her basic and don't a man really want her, and she, you know, she's achievable. And I thought
That's just.
that was
Hopefully, she knows.
harsh.
That's just hate,
Yeah, I thought, and even the woman I was making that comment, I was like,
and and
you
that's
ain't Beyonce, but okay.
that's those, you get those internet muscles, and and and
Yeah,
and you can do these things.
but as people no people are these aren't comments. People are making full videos. Like these women are making full videos
It's
about how
still
much they
internet
hate
muscles.
her.
You're
Yeah,
not going. You wouldn't go up to her and tell her that.
nah. So I mean, so yeah, so check. So if you can follow Cooking with Kaya KYA on TikTok, follow her, man. I support it. I think it's great because you
If
know
I
she ain't.
if I were on TikTok, I'd definitely follow her.
If you want TikTok, you would look. Come on, what are we talking about now? You on it by now. What are we doing? What are we doing? But no. But truly, I think that's because she ain't doing nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I hope whatever. Like Sexy Red, right? I'm not a fan. So
Oh, I got
I
a
just
sexy
not.
red story here.
I hit it.
So she was at the United Center the other
Okay.
night, right?
You were there?
Well, I sort of, I work
Okay.
there,
Okay.
my office is there,
Sure.
right there. So I'm coming out as the Sexy Red concert they're letting everybody in. These young girls, man.
Wilding out.
Oh my God. I
Wilding.
mean,
And we're gonna sound like old men. I'm telling
I'm
you, I already
sorry. Hey, I knew it when I saw this one. I said, I'm clearly an old man because she should not
know.
be wearing that.
Like, you gonna be like, young lady, excuse me, where are
She,
your
I
parents?
really wanted to say,
Where are your
why?
parents?
Come on. Number one, it's 28 degrees right now. All right.
Nah, man.
And
Nah,
she
man.
had on this lace outfit that
Mm,
you could see all the way through with like red. I can't say it was a thong. I didn't see, let's say red bottoms. All
mm-hmm,
right.
mm-hmm.
Basically panties
Yeah.
that you could see right through.
Mm.
You can't come out the house looking like that,
Nah, bro.
especially when it's 28 degrees.
Nah, bro.
They was wilding, man.
And the
One
thing
girl,
is this.
what John Witherspoon say in House Party? She had a skirt up to here. You can see the thing. There was a couple like that. I was like, man, this
Like,
is, and like
hey,
I wasn't like, wow, this is like, I was concerned for them, man.
yeah. I mean, you just got everything by John's Witherspoon going, hi, baby.
Oh, I'm just playing with them.
I'm just playing. Shout out to House Party, the original. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Oh.
But no, but I'm with you, man. And that's the thing, you know. So when we were younger, for sure, you like to see the girls out with stuff showing, but I feel like it was a little different. I don't think it was just like
I
we
never
saw.
seen nobody coming
I
out
don't
like
think we
this
saw it.
to a
It was
concert.
sexy. It was curvy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe dress
Yeah,
short.
you
It's
may
like they
you may
balance it
have
out. They had
you
short
may have
skirt but
something
long arms or something.
revealing, and
Yeah.
but this was too much, man.
and so then back to the point about then why people hating on cooking with Kai. Because this girl, I mean, okay, is she twerking? Okay, but she not like naked or nothing like that on there, right? And she cooking food. That's sick. Listen, now let's some videos I didn't see. We're like, Rob, sorry guys. Maybe she got sexy red on there. I don't know. I will recant that statement. But all I say, because again, you've heard Sexy Red lyrics, and I mean, yeah, I've been out and heard them in the club, they bang. I
It's
mean, it worked, but they be like, y'all really singing this? And I know those people listening that love Sexy Red right
it's
now.
definitely
So, all
a
right.
little it's a little filthy, I
Yeah,
think
man.
is a good word for it.
So yeah, I just say, people can't pick and choose like that. Why cooking with Kai is bad, but Sexy Red is liberating. I just feel awkward. You know
But
what I'm saying?
yeah, it is what it is.
And that's a touchy subject as well, because I think with Sexy Red I guess I could see the point of just like, all right, men can say anything. Why can't she say the same? You know what I'm saying? She should
Sure.
be able to say something. So
Absolutely,
I can see
absolutely. I don't
I
have
can
a
see why people are with it, right? But
if those
not
are
my cup.
I used to listen to Too Short and
Mhm.
you ever heard what was the track that came out in the early 2000s? I had a video that was on Uncut. Um I
Um,
Love.
oh yeah. I got you. I got you.
That
I
was
remember
it was
Dirty
him.
Song.
I think it was Trick Daddy was in it.
Oh, that's Dirty Song. Oh,
Uh,
Dirty.
there was some other cats in it. It was good. It was a good song, but it was I couldn't say it in front of my mother. Let's just put it like that.
So speaking of
So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your thing, hey, I have no issue.
so speaking of bad cuss words and songs, so remember MC Bree, Gotta Get Mine with Pop.
Yes, yeah,
So remember we had those instrumental tapes. What no, the single tapes. It would
yeah,
have
yeah.
the song,
And the instrumental on the
the,
back
and when I
on
remember
the
the radio edit and then the instrumental, right?
right.
So, I would play music in my parents' house. This was, we were 15, 16. And I'm playing MC Bree, but I knew when to rewind it to keep it on the radio edit, right? And so I think my father asked me to do something outside, and I had the music playing, right? I mean, it was bumping too, right? I mean, they were cool with it because it was like a Saturday. It was like, my ball good, Bree, I get my mind, I'm my money on my mind, and so I'm outside and I hear my window and I hear the explicit version coming on. I'm like, oh
Oh.
no, and it's banging. So my pops, I could hear him go, what? And then he stopped me because I know what he about to do. He about to tell me to sit down and hit play on. So this is what you playing in my house. I knew that was coming. So I ran back in the crib, rewound it to the edit, right? The radio edit. It was in the room. Son, come here. Yes, sir. And he played it. And he's looking at me like, this is what you playing in my house. I said, what do you mean, sir? Because I'm listening. What do you mean? And he was like, he looking at me, looking at the tape, he was like, don't play that cussing in my house. Yes, sir. Hey man, I know the rules. I know the rules.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I was like, gotcha, I got you, sir. I wouldn't take him one to that day, dog. Nah, man. But yeah, so shout out to Cooking with Kaya. Make sure you follow her. She is on the Tiki Taki. I know y'all got that, except for S. So yeah,
Didn't
I
see
like this
it.
segment.
Sorry.
I like the segment, S.
Sorry.
Yeah, stuff as missed on the internet. So there we go. But as it's Christmas, so we're taping this on a Saturday, so we're very close to Christmas. So I hope everybody got your Christmas plan. You done Christmas shopping yet, man?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm
I
good.
so I was in, just out with the chipmunks, picking up some stuff. I had to take the kids, the boys get their haircuts, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna head down tomorrow. And I was thinking, like, this Christmas traffic is the worst. It is horrible. Like, I had to go to Target to pick up something. I don't know why I did that, bro.
That's yeah.
I mean, and I went to the drive up. I thought I was being slick. And I'm like, why did I do this? I mean, this lady with a handicap sticker was driving like a maniac. And it's just like, man, you got enough problems. Like, why you out here driving like a maniac? And so then, though, I was thinking back, dog, when I was younger, I would go shopping on Christmas Eve, man. Like,
Yep.
but the thing is, I feel like I had a different tolerance. I mean, like Ez, I was shopping 5 p.m. Christmas Eve, but it
Yeah.
was like I was a mercenary. It was
I would
just
do
me,
that. And you know what?
man.
I enjoyed it too.
It's gonna exhilarate, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because you already knew I can't find a close party. You probably you see you pull up, boom,
yeah.
and I mean they trying to get stuff out. So there's actually a lot of deals on Christmas Eve, low key, high key. They trying to get because they trying to and the service is the best because they trying to get up out of there too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yep.
like how much, whatever. It's $6.99. Just beat it. I don't care. They're giving you stuff for free. You know what I mean? You find that whatever's there is there. That's the gift. My key was I had to have a list though. You know what I'm saying? I could you can't shop Christmas Eve guessing. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, I wonder what they want. Nah, I'm looking
You
for
got to go.
this.
This is
You got
what it is.
this
Let's
is what
go.
it is. I'm
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? But I was I can't. But as a 40-plus-year-old man with children, ain't no way I'll be in the store New Year at Christmas Eve, man. I just think I had the patience for it. Shout out to everybody that's in there. Shout out to all the people who like work there, like the folks at Target. They got to bring the drive up stuff, man. You know, the people that's working in restaurants and working in the malls, man. That stuff is this time
It's
me out,
it's
man. It's rough.
Target. It's Target like the new Toys R Us now.
I would guess so, right? I think
Yeah.
that's probably the best place you Target or Walmart.
And Walmart.
Probably more Walmart than Target, right? Because Target, it's like classes, I guess, right? You know, if some people go to Walmart, some people go to Target. To me, the lines are long in both. Like Target is always a line. Target is, and
Yeah.
I
No
love
matter what.
Target.
No
I
matter
love
what.
Target. This is no shade, but whenever I go to a Target, it's always a crazy line. Like it's like, what are y'all doing? Walmart, but the thing with Target, you don't mind hanging out in the Target for a while. A Walmart, you like, I need to get up out
You seeing a little. You seeing a little
of
too
here.
much.
It's like I need to get up out of here. It's about to get reckless. These people about to box, man. How many stuff you got in this? You got two cards? Oh man, I'll be here for day. Like I feel like Target is just they still ain't figured out we talked about this once. It's like all these registers, but only two people
Only
on these
two open.
registers.
Right. Right.
This is
Right.
crazy. And Target, the register setup is not efficient. It's just not. I need to work on that. Walmart is just like they got people in the registers, but you still gonna be here for a minute, dog. I get all my podcast listening done at Walmart. Straight up. I don't even I just throw them on, man.
Just
Oh,
standing in line.
sidebar. Speaking of podcasts, I'm probably giving away now, but I'm talking about more Dr. Wisdom episode. Have you heard about this podcast, 40 Acres and a Lie?
48. No.
So the premise is pretty much that understand what 40 Acres and a Mule was promised to black people
Right.
after they were.
Right.
But apparently people were actually given 40 Acres and a Mule. Like it's promissory notes that was signed to people. And they literally had 40 acres and a mule. And then when Lincoln got assassinated, I don't know if you knew this, when Lincoln got assassinated, they didn't honor these promissory notes because it was like, well, can the government? It was after obviously the Civil War's over. They pretty much took the lands from the Southerners and they were going to disperse them among the free slaves.
Right. I knew
And
that.
so
Yeah.
then when
Yeah.
and then when Lincoln died, but the thing is, there were notes signed to people that were like, this is so and so so and so. This is your plot of land, and it
Right.
it was 40 acres. You know what I'm saying? And now these lands are now like these beautiful paradise places in Georgia and Florida and in the Carolinas because they took the land back, right? They had it for like maybe a few months, even a year, 18 months or so, took it back and then gave it back to the landowner, the slave
Right.
owners, right?
Right.
And the black people had to then work for those. Like the army came down and said, "Sorry, y'all, you gotta take your land back. You gotta go back and work for these landowners." It's crazy. So I'm talking about old Dr. Williams, but that's a podcast I heard. America. It came out in June. 40 Acres and a Lie.
40 acres and a lie.
Yo, it was wild. I need Dr. Williams to dissect it more with me, man. But just talking
Yeah.
about side. Yeah, it was
That's
wild. I
crazy.
mean, I ain't trying to be a Christmas downer, but that's had me. I've been stuck on this one, dog. It's 3 episodes, man. It's just I probably listened to it episodes twice. It's pretty nuts, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So sorry guys. So back to Christmas. So Ez, are you a big Christmas tree guy?
I actually just put the Christmas tree up today.
Same here. I put mine up
Tonight.
yesterday, bro. I
Yeah.
put mine up
Yeah.
yesterday because it was like, all right, let me get to it, dog. Let's get to this, dog. What about
Yeah. I've been
what about
procrastinating because I originally wanted to do it like 2 weeks ago.
yeah,
And then, yeah, just every time I would say I would do it, I wouldn't do it.
yeah? Shout
So
out to Reed.
I said, you know what, we got to get it done because, the day is going to be here in a couple of days.
Yeah, you got to have the tree up.
I gotta have it up. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Rich. She called me a Scrooge, but I was just like, I just to your point. I know it's something I gotta do it. I just didn't have the time or even the bandwidth to get it done, man. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I once put a tree. I kept Chipos had a big old list. Christmas, hey, y'all know Christmas coming. She got me these lists a couple days ago, bro. You getting what you getting. Shout out to Amazon. You know what I mean? That's what this is, dog. No, but yeah, I'm not a big decoration. Are you a big decorations guy? Like decorations outside the house and all, like lights and stuff?
I have a what do you call it? Projector light.
Oh, see, you be thinking. I
Yeah,
like.
I haven't put that out yet. I'm gonna put that out tomorrow.
See,
But
I'm Bob
I
Griggs'
found
son.
a perfect
See,
spot to you stick it in your lawn,
yeah,
and then it projects off the house. So it's got like moving lights and
ah,
different patterns
festive,
and that sort of
festive.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So it takes care of
See,
everything.
my two things. Every time I see lights, I be thinking like, man, how much they? This is a black folk thing. I wonder what their light bill is. You see how the lights? I wonder how much they light bill. What's they pay?
Well, I mean, man, if you put in, if it's probably cheaper doing that than stringing lights everywhere, right?
What you
Doing the
mean the
whole,
projector?
no, yeah, yeah,
No, I don't know. And I'm with. Also, I'm saying that when I see the
yeah.
stringing lights and stuff,
They're
it's
doing
like
the whole Clark
I
Griswold
like
thing.
they light bill is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And also I can only think about taking that down because you gotta take that down in
And you got to take,
January,
yeah,
like when
yeah.
it's cold, like colder. I'm cool, man. You know. So, but I ain't gonna lie, I do like it when I drive past and see folks' houses.
Oh yeah,
There's lights
it's
everywhere.
definitely
It's like that does look nice. Like I must say that looks
definitely a
beautiful.
good thing. I just live, I remember being out with my dad. We'd be out freezing in the cold,
Yeah,
stringing lights around the house. I hated that.
man.
I hated
It's
that
just
so much.
yeah, because it's like you trying to get it just right, but you say it's cold
It's
outside. Like
cold,
it's like
man.
I can't do this, which
Now
is
that,
why.
it
Go
hasn't
ahead.
been too bad, the past few winters. But back
Yeah.
then, man, it used to be cold in December, man. And we
Which is
outside
why,
stringing lights. No, I'm
but,
good.
but I understand
Projector.
now why people. But now I understand why people put their lights up after Halloween, right? It's like, hey, it's warm enough. Let me knock this out now. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
too
I ain't
early,
gonna.
man. Too early.
But bruh, it's better than putting it up in
Like I
18
saw a bunch of
degrees.
Christmas trees that were up before Thanksgiving.
Mm,
Like, and just driving around and seeing people's houses. And I'm like,
yeah.
what was on their minds?
Now, see, the other thing with the Christmas tree for me is my tree be down the 26th, bro.
No,
Like
I don't do that. I go,
it's in the box.
you take it to the new year.
To
I'm
the
a true
New Year?
believer in that. To the new
Man,
year. Yeah.
nah, bro. My
Yeah.
tree be down.
That's the entire Christmas season lasts until January 1 through
Yeah,
January
see,
1.
my whole thing is New Year starts everything fresh. Everything and that tree's in a
Right. And you
box.
take it down January 1 and then everything's fresh.
I'm doing 20. I'm doing last year stuff. The New Year, nah, bro.
And
That's
in
last
fact,
year.
I'm
I'm
willing to
out.
take it through the weekend of the new year.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Hey, look, I can't wait to say Happy New Year.
So
2
this
weeks
year,
to January. You know
New
that, right?
Year's Day is on a Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
We can take it to Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
Yeah, we can take it to Sunday. Yeah.
Nah, bro. This tree gonna be in the
We can take it
box.
down. We can take it down
That's
Sunday.
I might push it to the 27th. I'm feeling Christmassy. That's it. It's in the
Man,
box,
that's
bro.
still Christmas season, man.
And man, that's it. Merry
Baby
Christmas.
baby
Stuff
Jesus
is wrapped up.
was still in the manger at that point, man.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, all right, no, enough of this. Enough of this. No
They
more
didn't
gifts. What a wise
they
man, man."
Mary and Joseph didn't take off yet, man. That's why
Nah, bro.
you got a few days.
See, nah, you make me feel bad. It's still going to the box. So, all right, it's the 29th. There you go. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. The 29th, man. But yeah, I'm hoping everybody has a great Christmas. Like, uh, it's funny, like when you get older and having kids and stuff, you think about Christmas traditions. Like, when my sister, shout out to Sharon, she had a first apartment. This was like, man, so you guys know my sisters are 12 and 9, so older than I am. So, but she had an apartment on the southeast side, and I remember we started doing like this Christmas tradition, Christmas Eve tradition with my cousins, and we would all go to my sister's house, and then that ended up being this like huge Christmas Eve like big party. I mean, it was nuts. Every
Okay.
time she moved to a bigger house, and then we were inviting like it became cousins and aunties, and it became the whole side of my mom's family, then my mom and dad's side, right? Who was Chicago. Then it was like inviting the other. It was nuts. It just started becoming this big thing. Then it just kind of stopped. So traditions don't last. You hope traditions last forever, right? They usually don't. But I mean, I remember that vividly, and we used to it was just that's when it felt like Christmas to me. We haven't done that in a while, but still, my family every holiday, no matter what, we eat meeting at 2 o'clock on Thanksgiving or Christmas. So
Okay.
you trying to find me? Don't call me at 2. I'm gonna be at somebody, one of my brothers, my sisters, or my parents' house, man. You know what I'm saying? How about you? Got any good big? Y'all got any big holiday traditions? Christmas traditions?
No, I wouldn't call them traditions. I
Yeah,
mean the normal stuff. Well, now it's different because we're all in different places now.
yeah.
So, so every other year, I guess you can have the tradition. But I just remember, uh, starting the fireplace on Christmas Eve and that,
Mm.
you know, the smell of burning, um, what do you call it? Burning, because I don't want to say something. I don't want to have a pause moment here.
Cause you
of
know issue with it. Pause.
of logs in the fireplace.
Uh,
That's that
uh,
there's that you'd have that smell and the pine smell from the Christmas tree. I
yeah,
just remember that.
yeah. Sounds
And
very
then
Christmas.
yeah.
Yeah, see, and maybe because like my parents were nice. So when Christmas come around, they like, man, we done worked
We-
double shifts, we tired. My mother was like, y'all want that tree up, put it up. That'll be her reaction for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Like, I guess go get your tree and go put it up. That's probably why I'm like that, man. But
But yeah, we were talking. I was talking to my dad about that today. He was saying that he misses actually going out. We would go out and get a tree every year.
mm,
Find the right tree. So
yeah,
he
like the
said
real
miss
tree.
yeah, real tree. Yeah,
Oh wow,
yeah.
yeah, never did
He
that.
said
No.
he misses that, which is interesting that he gets. He usually was like and he probably wasn't serious, but he's like bah humbug, But then the day would come and he'd be excited or whatever. But yeah, he said he missed that, so that was good to hear.
Yeah, I do remember, and I've said this on podcasts before, like at church, I played the drums at church, my old church for the longest. And I remember when the songs would start changing into the Christmas songs, right? And my mother was every year she was saying Jesus was a wonderful child. But it was like, all right, it is Christmas time officially. Obviously, I don't go to say church with my parents anymore, but that's when that was a tradition for me. And I would always hear this Christmas randomly on the radio that those things would happen in order. You know what I'm saying? I hear my mother sing, then I hear this Christmas, then I hear Santa Claus was going to the ghetto.
What
Now it's
is
Christmas
what's today? December 20
21st.
21st. Today was the first time I heard this Christmas this season.
But you know what it is? We don't listen to the radio like that anymore. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just
yeah.
say we listen to we had our podcast, we stream like to you think about it. The radio was always on like in the store, at the job, you know what I'm saying? Just in your car. You just was listening to the radio all the time. So it kind of was that was the community thing, right? You got because they playing Christmas music all day long. And now I remember we just turn on GCI. Well, if he went on three, it didn't matter, and it was like this is Christmas music, no commercials,
Well, they would do
all
yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah. Starting Christmas Eve,
Yeah,
they would do commercial free all Christmas music.
yeah. And so now I used to on the playlist. You know what I mean? I got our shot of Soul Holiday, you know what I'm saying? Throw one on there. Even man, so Chase and the choir, they had a Christmas party for the kids. And I was on like the planning committee with the parents, I was chaperone. And they had this game, they had to sing Christmas song. Them kids were singing Last Christmas. And I was thinking about like, I really love that song by Wham. I didn't realize how much I really liked the song, so I heard them singing it. You know what I mean? Like this, that shot to the top of my list of one of my favorite Christmas songs, Last Christmas by Wham. Didn't
By
realize it.
Wham. Huh, okay.
Yeah. You know it. When you hear it, you like, this is
Yeah,
the
yeah, I know
song.
the song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But it
yeah,
was like, I really love this song. Didn't realize it.
yeah.
It's a jam.
By the way, shout out PJ Morton Christmas.
Man, you can't beat that. Well, listen, that's
Yeah.
a great Christmas. Like that's one you can play over and over again. Now, Robert Glasper has a great Christmas album, but that's like you kind of got to be in the mood for it. Does that make sense? Because it's super jazzy, like but you can't like PJs. You can just play it
Yeah, yeah.
anytime, anywhere, what have you, man. And of course, the James Brown Christmas still one of the coldest to me, man.
Santa
Love that. Man,
Claus
can't beat that song, dog. Can't beat that. But
coming
listen,
straight to the
I
ghetto.
mean, I think though this Christmas should be a good one, man. I mean, I just feel like it's been a tough year, Ed, for people. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot with the election. a lot of stuff going. A lot of people. This is a lot. I know personally, like just running like crazy, and a lot of people have been feeling the same way. I'm just hoping that you guys, all of us, are just having I just want us to be able to take advantage of this time off with our families and our friends and recharge, right? Because I feel like we all just for running and just trying to get somewhere, man. And let's try to take this time to really realize what matters. That's what I've been thinking more about is like what really matters. You know what I mean? Like you can
Right.
get all this stuff done or what have you, but then now you spend time with your loved ones. Are you spending time with yourself truly? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're doing this for who and for what? You gotta really think about that, man. So I hope this Christmas, we all just get a chance to just rest, relax, enjoy your family. Like I hope you didn't go broke and run up your credit card, getting gifts because again, that's not what really matters. Like shout out to my mom. She mandated. She's like, listen, she's like, the adults don't need gifts. The kids better need gifts, okay? Like they get gifts all the time. She was like, but listen, no adult gifts. And it's been stress free, dog. It's like, you know what? Cool, because we just gonna sit and hang and laugh, and that's what it's about. I guess getting the kids some stuff. Obviously I got to get my own children stuff, but I just want everybody to just find some level of peace this year because it's been a tough one. I know everybody's been dealing with their own stuff and trying to manage it the best way they can. And we got a lot of work to do. 25's coming. We got a new president that's gonna be on the way. You know what I'm saying? So let's get our heads ready, get your stuff ready for that. Just enjoy the stuff. Like enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. And as we always talk about, for those who like the holiday is lonely, and for those who the holiday isn't always as joyful, be it that just being with your family is tough, or you remember the loss of a loved one, thinking of you this holiday season, because that can't be easy. I know as you and I talk about it, we don't take it for granted that we have our families, that we have our parents, because we got our loved ones, and Christmas for us is a joyous time. But like, a lot of siblings don't get along. Like, you have a sister, I got my sisters and my niece, like, man, it's like I get closer to them as the years go on. You know what I'm saying? I know there's siblings who don't talk,
Right. Right.
hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they got nieces and nephews they never talk to or see. That is not the case with the boy. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not the case for you as well. So, we recognize we're in a blessed position, and I know everybody isn't like that. So, if you can, be with the people that love you and support you in the same. And also, if you can, take this time to maybe mend some fences. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it's something you can let go. I don't know, right? I'm just dropping that in there. Maybe because sometimes we're mad about stuff, and it's like, is it gonna change? Really? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let a thing go. Like, and I'm just I'm not trying to make light of whatever situation people are dealing with, but sometimes somebody listening, you might just need to let it go because this will be the difference between you having a wonderful Christmas or a nice Christmas, right? Maybe it's not even wonderful, but a better Christmas than you've been having before you go back and visit your people. Those maybe some things you gotta let go, move forward with, and enjoy your Christmas, man. Enjoy your time. And even if you're by
Absolutely.
yourself, hope you just run back to Super Duper Pie. We got 200 and things. So we get you through Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll shake it down.
At
So,
least at least 4 Christmas episodes.
you know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, we got you. Ho, 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 all that stuff. Hey, random question for you is how
Go.
old is two? So when should you tell kids that Santa does not exist anymore?
Mm,
That's a tough one, right? I feel like everybody we all
that's
found out
tough,
on our
man.
own, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I found out. I thought my dad may have told me,
He was like, look here, I'm 7.
but I had at that point I had figured that.
I think every
Uh,
kid finds the gifts. That's how you find out. You're like,
definitely did that.
it's like, wait a second. But I guess when you think about it, like that's the biggest hustle in the world. So this fat man, right? He in one night is hit the whole
It's the whole
world
world
with with
and
one bag.
gets all the credit.
With one bag. I know Jesus like, for real, dog? Okay, okay. But dog, he got one bag and you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, it's like
That's
it's
something.
magic, man. It's magic. I think uh we were given the secret. What was that movie? The Ernest movie. Ernest Saves Christmas. He gave us the secret. It was all magic.
Man, listen, everybody had, you was like, I don't even have a chimney. I ain't never had a chimney. You understand? It was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
You stick it to the front door?
That's an
like,
issue. That's
hey,
an
man.
issue. I don't have I don't have a chimney now. So yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a good question.
How was he getting in our house? Was he breaking in? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but no,
so
it was all magic.
So Santa's a burglar. Santa's a burglar. Okay,
Cat
I
burglar.
mean, whatever.
Either way,
we were like, hey, Merry Christmas, and then he eat at everybody's house. Santa need to be arrested. Real, the way
taking all the cookies.
Yeah, and guess what? You ain't
all
getting
all
your gifts. It's like he doing part of his job. You ain't getting everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that. At least if he was bringing everything, it would be cool. So you just took all the cookies. You just broke in my house. You not gave me every gift, but you the man.
I think when you get to double digits,
I would agree.
Double digits. You should.
And I feel like if so with my kids when they asked, and I told the truth. You know what I'm saying? I didn't lie.
Yeah.
And that's that because it was like, is it real? Nah.
Because you don't want them going back to school. This Santa is real. You don't want that. That's a losing battle, man.
It's like Mr. Griggs, he can't come to the office. He was fighting. About what? Santa Claus. Oh my God. Dog, he ain't even real, dog. You fighting over Santa? Okay.
Now I was good enough. I realized I had a younger sister, so I had to keep the facade up for a while, just to make sure that, she didn't get her Christmas ruined.
But the thing is, when you tell them, they go, there was something fishy about this. They were like, I'm disappointed, but I knew someone right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, let's cut them sides.
They're good as long as the gifts keep coming. It's all good.
Yeah. That was the question I got asked. So gifts gonna stop? Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm Santa. I've been Santa. Okay?
Cool. I get it. It's all good.
Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But thank you for checking out the Super Duper Pod. We do not take your listens lightly. Again, make sure you follow us on our socials. SUPADUPAPOD. What up, Sarah? And online at HP3productions.com. I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it all.
Make sure you and yours have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. Hey, mama, this is the Super Duper Podcast.
Champagne from you and I. Wait, you and I? Now that's champagne if you was I. Would you be off on this campaign? Is it suicide? If you know that bringing hope here's how careers die. Or do the K stand for kamikaze? The J silent is everywhere, you can feel them probably. Surely, lately, I've been up late with demons in my basement trying to get me to hate this. Life thinking I should be further and then I choke up. As soon as I got silent, then the truth spoke up. They said, how you know you ain't perfect? Let that soak up and soak in. You know how you know that you're blessed? I woke up, feeling oh my God, feeling myself, know why? 'Cause I woke up. That's all it takes to be great, y'all. That's all it takes.